Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So many of you may know and many of you may not know. So I've had weight loss surgery. I had the gastric sleeve. That pertains of the doctor taking off a portion of my stomach, where my stomach is like a little pouch now. I can eat but so much. I cannot eat and drink. It's either or. So if I'm gonna eat, 30-minute wait, then you drink. If you're gonna drink, 30-minute wait, then you eat. You have to stick to the diet that's provided. Your main thing that you have to worry about during the surgery is getting your protein in. If you do not get your protein in, you will get sick. Okay, your protein and your vitamins, you have to take your vitamins every day. For me, I struggled with taking my vitamins because my vitamins were making me very sick. I had a day where I took my vitamin and within the next 5 minutes I had to be running from my work desk to the bathroom to throw up because it was just harsh on my stomach and my stomach just didn't want it. And literally it was rejecting every vitamin. I tried chewable, I tried pill form, so now I'm gonna try the liquid form to see if that will help, because right now I got a monster as a stomach. Okay, my stomach don't want me to enjoy nothing. Okay, to me, I feel like the only thing I'm able to drink is water and Gatorade. Protein shake goes but so far with me, right? So I tried multiple shakes, but while I was on pre-op, I was able to tolerate the shakes. But now that I'm out of pre-op, I've had surgery, I'm a whole 6 week out, my stomach does not want the shake at all. My stomach doesn't want the shake. My stomach doesn't want me to drink milk. It's very hard for me to eat cheese. It's just, I'm not gonna say it's only dairy products, because I feel like it's a lot of other products too that my stomach is refusing. But I mean, there's means and ways around it. I tried the protein powder. I just don't like how it tastes. It's not required taste, I'll say. But otherwise from that, my surgery has been well. After surgery, I remember when I woke up, I couldn't remember a certain, like, when I woke up, I couldn't see. That was my thing. I could not see. I couldn't see the nurse. The nurse kept asking me like, hey, can you see me? I couldn't see the nurse. I went back to sleep, woke up again. She was like, can you see me? No, ma'am, I can't. Went back to sleep, woke up again. Then the third time when I woke up, I was able to see the nurse. I see that I was in the recovery room. You know, my nurse was very nice. She explained to me like, hey, the doctor called your mom to let your mom know you were out of surgery and everything with you was well and okay. So I was like, okay, thank you. Pain wise, I'll say my pain was at probably a 6 because they had me on medication. I was doped up. Okay, so I wasn't really feeling much pain. But when I got transferred to my room, which I'll put a clip in how my room looked, the room was very nice. I had an iPad that if I wanted to go on Facebook, Instagram, play games, very good. If you live in Maryland, I recommend you go to Mercy Hospital and get your surgery done, because they are amazing. The staff there is amazing. Your recovery team is amazing. They do a good job. Dr. Singh, he was very good. He walked me through the steps down to when I was gonna have the procedure. He kept me calm the whole time. I was a little nervous, but I got through it. Okay? Otherwise from that, I'll say I spent the night in the hospital. You only stay one day. I've never heard of a situation of them keeping someone after a day, but you only stay a day. I stayed a day. And it was weird for me because I've never been in the hospital before, but I wasn't scared because the nurse was like, she was really nice. But anyways, after being in the hospital, they tell you that you have to get up and you have to walk. Now, one thing they didn't explain is that you're gonna feel pain when you stand up. I don't have any kids. I don't know what labor pain feels like, but I'm telling you guys, if labor pain feels anything like the pain that I felt after surgery to stand up, boy, congratulations to all the mothers out there. That's all I have to say, because that was the worst. It was the worst. I felt like crying, but I was like, okay, I have to do this. Like, you know, I do not want to stay in this hospital another night. I have to stand up and I have to walk. Once I stood up, the pain eased down a little bit because I guess like all the pressure went away and whatever. So I was fine. They gave me a walker. I had to walk with a walker around the hospital. They don't give you a set number of how many times they want you to go around the hospital, but I went around the hospital I think about 4 times for the first night that I was walking. And then after that I went back to my room. They give you Gatorade, they give you protein shake, they give you water, they give you a cup where the cup is only 8 ounces. They want you to drink at least 5 cups of that 8 ounce before you leave. I didn't have a problem to drink. I've heard many stories of others saying that, you know, they couldn't drink, their throat was sore. I didn't have that problem. My throat was fine. I drank right away with no problems at all. I feel like the only problem I had was stomaching that chicken broth. Listen to me. Liquid diet was not it for me. I'm telling you guys, it was not it. When I got home and I had to be on that liquid diet for a whole 3 weeks, I felt like my world was ending. I felt like at that time I made a mistake. I felt like I made a mistake. I was like, I made a mistake. Why did I do this to myself? Like, I miss food. Like, I wanted food. I didn't want no more soup. I didn't want no more water. I didn't want no more Gatorade. I just wanted food. Okay? I wanted food. I said, no, I made a mistake. Can the doctor switch this around because I need food? That was just how my mind was set up because I was getting tired of the liquid diet. But I did have to remember, like, hey, you did this because this is something you wanted to do. You were prepared. You were ready. So it's just, I'm sorry guys, that's my stomach. It makes noise all the time. That's the next thing too. Once you do the surgery, your stomach will make noise. You now have a little monster that's always with you every day. Okay? All right. So after my 3 weeks, I couldn't wait to go to eating soft foods because I was just sick of soup. I was sick of soup altogether. Campbell's, chicken broth, soup overall. I got sick of my own culture soup, okay? It was just soup overall was just too much for me. When I started soft foods, I struggled with that because I didn't really know what to eat and I was just scared to eat because I felt like once I ate something, I was gonna throw up. But that wasn't the case. I had sweet potato as my first soft food. Did not enjoy it. Not one bit. I felt like, what is this? Why am I eating this? This is nasty. Did I eat this as a baby? Because I don't want this. This is so disgusting. So I was just very disgusted with soft food. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I ate the amount of soft food that I was supposed to because I just didn't want to do it. I reached a point where I rather drink liquids all day to try to stay hydrated than try to eat those soft foods because it just wasn't working out for me. I tried to make tuna, disgusting. I bought chicken and I shredded up, disgusting. It was just, everything was just tasting bad to me. It was, I'm not gonna lie. After I passed my soft food stage, then the doctor had a meeting with me. I was able to start solids, right? So once I started solids, let's talk about that. Brace yourself. Because when I started solids, I'm telling you, disaster. It was a disaster when I started solid food. It was a disaster. At that time, once again, I kept telling myself I made a mistake by doing this surgery. That's what I kept saying to myself. I made a mistake. Because now this doctor done gave me the approval to go ahead and eat solid food. I was scared. I didn't know what to order to eat. I didn't even know what to cook. And I like to cook. So for me not knowing what to cook, it was very weird. And it's not saying I didn't know because they didn't give me a meal plan or a list of stuff to make. They did. But I was terrified. I was scared to make this food. So I went ahead and I ordered baked chicken and mashed potatoes from a Mexican restaurant, right? Because I'm like, they're gonna bake the chicken. It's gonna be fine. It's okay. Nothing will happen to me. I'll be okay. Guys, let me tell you, when that food came, I was so excited to eat the food. I took a little piece of the chicken, like a little small portion, like the size of my hand. I shared out a scoop of mashed potatoes, and then it came with like the spicy sauce, which I was not supposed to be having spice. Okay, I took let's say I took 3 bites of the chicken, and I took 2 spoons of the mashed potato. And guys, you do not want to know what happened to me next. I'm telling you, you do not want to know what happened to me next. When I tell you, I threw up. I threw up. It came through my nose. My head was hurting me like really bad. I couldn't see. I had to run to the bathroom, and I was flushing my face with the water because it was just like I felt like I couldn't see. My eyes were burning in my head. The headache was not like a normal headache. It felt like pepper was in my head. That's how I felt. Like pepper was in my eyes, my nose, and my head. Okay? At that point, I started crying. My aunt was on the phone. She's like, "Are you okay?" Like, oh my gosh. Listen, I was crying because I was like, once again, why did I do this to myself? Why didn't I just go to the gym and work out? Why did I put myself through this that now I have to throw up every single time I'm eating something I'm not supposed to? Okay? So guys, let me tell you, getting this surgery, when people say, "Oh, you took the easy way out," no, sweetheart. This is the hard way. It's hard. You gotta brace yourself. You gotta put on your big girl panties and let's go and begin this process, because this is not easy. Yeah, it may look easy because we losing weight fast, but trust me, it's not easy. It's not. So I need people to stop saying, "Oh, if you get weight loss surgery, that's the easy way out." It's not. It is not. For one day, you cannot live in my shoes doing this process for one day, because I'm telling you, you're gonna miss food like how I do. Because I miss food, but I don't miss the weight that I had on me. I don't miss the fact that I was unhealthy. I don't miss the fact that while I was talking, I was breathing heavy. I don't miss the fact that I couldn't walk up a hill without even just like I'm dying just to walk 1 block. That's how I felt like I was dying every time. So now I am more healthier. I have a better understanding of how to deal with food. I know what's right to eat and what's wrong. I understand that, you have the portion control is very important, because it's not what you eat, it's also how much of what you eat matters and what time you eat it, because I was a snacker. Snacks at nighttime was my thing. I would sit down and watch TV and eat snacks. That was my thing. I didn't care. I wanted it, I was gonna eat it. But now I have so much control that I eat before 8 o'clock. If I feel like I want to munch, I have water, or I have a popsicle. I have a sugar-free popsicle that helps you with your cravings. Because the thing is, with your new stomach, you don't get hungry. So there's not a time where your stomach's gonna make a noise to let you know you're hungry. It does not do that. Nope. You gotta follow a schedule, and you gotta tell yourself, like, okay, if 1 o'clock is lunchtime, 1 o'clock is lunchtime. If 9 o'clock is breakfast time, 9 o'clock is breakfast time. Whenever time you're gonna have snack, that's the time you're gonna have snack. Because if you are not consistent, you're not gonna eat because you don't get hungry. So I say this to say, if you want to get this surgery, go ahead. It is worth it. It is worth it. When I tell you, me putting on all my new clothes that I'm buying now, I feel so good within myself to know that I do not have to cry anymore when I buy clothes and it cannot fit me. I do not have to feel like there's nothing in the stores for me. I do not have to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to order this, try it on weeks before my event. No, I don't feel that way anymore. I don't. I feel more confident when I'm buying my clothes. I go in the store, I'm like, oh, this shorts, it's gonna fit me. Come home, put it on, look in the mirror, I'm like, yes, it fit me. But that's the thing. Many people feel that with this surgery, because it's such a rapid weight loss, that it can make you sick. No, it does not make you sick. The rapid weight loss is based off of what you eat and the protein that you put in and the vitamins that you're taking. That's how you get your weight loss. So if you decide to do the surgery, you're not eating, you're not getting protein, you're not taking your vitamins, you're gonna lose weight, but you're gonna hit a stall. And then when you hit that stall, you're gonna be like, oh my God, this surgery didn't work. Like, why did I waste all these, all this time to prepare for the surgery? Or why did I waste thousands of dollars to get this surgery? So please, when you're gonna get the surgery, prepare yourself. Ask questions. Do not be scared. Do not be scared to ask questions. Ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. If you know you have a question and you don't remember what you want to ask me, write it down. If you know you have a question for your doctor and you don't remember, write it down. Ask questions. I'm not gonna lie, from my beginning this process till now, I ask questions. Even after surgery, I'm still asking questions. If I realize something's wrong with me, I'm asking questions. It doesn't matter what time of night it is, I go on my portal and I write my doctor a message because I want to know, is this normal? Okay, I want to know to make sure that I'm healthy and that I'm okay and that there's no error going on within my surgery that I had. So ask questions. Do not be scared to ask your doctor questions. And also, one thing I didn't share with you guys, I had the gastric sleeve, yes, but my surgery was done with a robot. It was not done with the doctor's hands. It was done with the robot. The doctor controlled the robot hands, and that's how it was done. And to me, I'll be honest, my incisions from that surgery healed really quick compared to someone else that had the surgery the same day as me and the doctor did it with his bare hands. Then he using the robot. Like, up to this day, she's like, girl, I wish I had used the robot because it seems like you don't have much complications, because I have complications. She's telling me how, she's so sick, so dehydrated, a lot is going on with her. But I'm not experiencing that. And I'm glad I made the decision and I did my research, and I see that with the robot, it's something that they developed in India. They developed it in India. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. I mean, it's worth a try. I love to take risks. So I gave it a try. But anyways, if you guys have any questions or if you want to leave a comment of encouragement to me, anything, if you have questions, my dolls, ask me. I will answer you. Please do not be scared to ask me questions. Ask me questions. I'm open to answering questions. I'm open to sharing my meal plans with you. I'm open to sharing my pre-op process, what I did. I'm open to any questions you have. Please drop your comment down below. Hit the bell to get your notification when I drop a next video. Thank you for watching my video. Please press like. Press that like button. Press that like. And thank you for watching me. And please comment, like, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos because I have a lot more coming. I know I said that I was going to drop videos like every couple of weeks, and that's not something I did because to me, getting on camera was a process for me. But now I'm ready, guys. What's up? Your girl is back.